This is an example from the W3C website using header ID combinations, axis and speak header, which are our style properties. But we're really using this because of the header ID bindings. So it's a travel expense report. So if you could have a look at that.
Travel expense report. This table represents the money spent on meals, hotels, and transported to locations San Jose and Seattle for successive days. The headers of this space are location, day, category, and subtotal. Column 1, row 1.
Now it gave a lot of summary information there, and I'm wondering how necessary is that?
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's too much.
Really?
Information. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
I think you'll find that information yourself anyway by just exploring the table. Now, some people might say no because it gives me a good overview before.
That's exactly what I would say. And the reason I'll say that is because you're a power user. You are a power user. So you're very, very familiar with complex features such as virtualization of HTML content, etc., like that, and how to interrogate tables. Personally, I'd say that many users are not familiar with many of the features that their screen readers and user agents have. So things like a summary help users quickly understand what a table is.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, if a table, for example, isn't actually really marked up very well, or the author's having problems, making header ID combinations work out, or using the scope attribute or whatever it is, a quick addition of a summary attribute can at least tell the user what the table is about, what the contents of it may be. Now, if you're on a site with a lot of tables which are marked up badly, and if the author has at least used the summary attribute correctly, then that information would be very useful to my mind. But you don't think so?
No, I can understand. It's just for me, they're annoying. I don't like those summaries.
Right. Okay.
But I can understand. I think I have my JAWS thing set to switch to not read them.
Okay, so you can choose to actually turn them off.
I think you can. Yeah, summary information off or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's interesting because that's a user-defined choice. So the user is going in, modifying their settings to switch off the summary information if they don't wish it read out.
Yeah, I mean you can be very specific. Especially because JAWS in the last couple of years have put a lot of their kind of development work into making the internet more usable with their products, and you can be very specific in terms of what you select to have spoken and not have spoken.
Yeah, but for example, if the summary attribute wasn't there,
well, it's better to have it there and be able to switch it off, isn't it? For people who might want to use it.
You think?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So.
Column 1. Meals, column 2, column 1.
Column 1 is blank.
Meals, column 2. Hotels, column 3. Transport, column 4. Subtotal, column 5. End of row, ASN. Column 1. San Jose, row 2. End of row, ASN. San Jose.
Oh, that's a heading.
2597, row 3. Beginning of row. Meals, 37.74. Hotels, 112.00. Column 3. Transport, 45.00. Subtotal, column 5.
There's nothing in the subtotal, is there?
No, not in that particular column.
2697, row 4. Transport 45.00, hotels 112.00, meals 27 point, subtotal 65.02, row hotels 224 point, transport 90, subtotal 379.02, column 5.
That's fine.
That's good.
Very straightforward.
Okay. So thumbs up for that in terms of its accessibility. Okay, and again that uses ID header bindings. Also uses the axis attribute as well.